Suits LA creator Aaron Korsh has teased how likely a crossover with the original series is, alongside more potential cameos from past characters. The new legal drama will feature a whole new cast of characters at its Californian law firm, the core cast being Ted Black, Stephen Amell, Stuart Lane, Josh McDermott, Erica Rollins, Lexi Scott Davis, and Rick Dodson, Brian Greenberg. However, the series will also see the return of Gabriel marked as Harvey Specter, reprising his role from the original Suits in a recurring capacity. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly about the connections between Suits LA and its predecessor, Korsh teased Harvey's return won't be the only link between the shows. While the creator, who also made Suits, didn't say much about how the two shows will connect further, he emphasized a core connection between the history of the characters in both shows. He also said the series premiere will lay the groundwork for an eventual crossover. Check out what Korsh had to say below. What Korsh's statement means for a Suits and Suits LA crossover. The shows have connections beyond their titles. While Korsh remained tight-lipped about what other connections the shows will have, Harvey's return indicates other characters from the cast of Suits could also come back later. Since the shows will be connected beyond their titles, the new cast might also have some unseen ties to familiar faces from the original. With nothing confirmed, however, it seems Mark's reprisal will be the only presence offering hints as to how both shows are going to tie into one another. That mystery, however, also seems like it will be addressed rather early on since the story of Suits LA will be addressing this connection in its first episode. The series could reveal itself to be continuing certain storylines from the previous show's final season. Although Harvey remains the only concrete connection on screen, Korsh is joined by executive producers David Barthes, Doug Liman, and Gene Klein, all of whom worked on the original Suits. With newcomer Victoria Mahoney directing the premiere and executive producing the show, a mixture of seasoned creators and fresh perspectives can make these connections result in worthwhile stories. Our take on Suits LA's upcoming connections to Suits. The show can't fully rely on cameos. Imagery of Harvey Specter in Suits custom image by Anna Nieves. The inclusion of familiar faces in Suits LA will be the perfect way to connect both shows, offering an exciting continuation for Harvey and perhaps some of his co-workers. However, the spin-off can't fully rely on the presence of past characters, which would distract from the new stories Ted and his firm are going to be embroiled in. But, with Korsh teasing some important elements from the main show coming into play, it will likely be presented in a way that services both shows.